Y'all ready to start?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know if I've ever been prouder of a football team in all my years. With the adversity that these guys have gone through and with what happened last week, and I know nobody was really expecting us to come out and do much, but we went out there and just gritted out a win, and that was fun to watch. And we made a lot of mistakes, struggled at a lot of things, but we showed a lot of resolve and made the plays that we needed to play, that needed to make, and it was just a great win for this football team. It was a big step for our program to be able to take one in the fourth quarter and find a way to win. So I'm proud of him. I don't know what else to say.
Garrett, just sort of Eric's nature that he's willing to take a chance on some of those. I mean, he just seems to keep making big plays.
Yeah, he plays pretty good in that nickel spot, and he's got a good little burst on the ball, and he's a little bit of a risk taker. So sometimes he gives up some, but they're not as big at the nickel spot as they are at corner. So he made a huge play, and it was really exciting. And then it almost got ripped out. But you know what? Maybe the old luck has turned on Tennessee. I mean, it was.
You go through those 5 minutes there, I mean, the conversations that you were having, the explanation.
Well, yeah. So at first, when they said he was down, I thought he stepped out of bounds. But what they ruled was his knee was down, okay, which is an unchallengeable play. So that's why we didn't challenge it, but they never blew a whistle and they never ruled him down. So if it wasn't down, you could challenge it. So if they had blown a whistle and ruled him down, it wasn't challengeable. And I don't care how it got done, I'm just happy we got one.
Tyler, it seemed like at times he was really struggling. Maybe
he did. He struggled a lot. I told you guys he wasn't going to look like his form from 6 weeks ago, but he made enough plays to win the game. And of course, the 2 picks, we gave him 14. I mean, we gave him 14, and had a chance. We had a chance, I think, to go up 21-7. In the third, we had 2 good drives and hit a lot of adversity in the third quarter, and that's what made me even prouder of this team, because we know how we've been doing in the second half, and we come out and. We do the drive and we give them the score, and then it was 3 and out, backed up field position. One defense went out there twice, and I think they started on the 35 and they got no points both times, and that was big. And so then we were able to finally flip the field position.
Coach, do you feel like with Tyler in there, he just gives you a different sense of belief? I mean, you can tell.
He does. He does, just because he's an older, he's got his presence there, and those guys, Tyler knows how to corral those guys when they're getting a little mopey. And of course, he's proven it out there that he can find a way to win, and so it does. And it doesn't mean the other guys can't, but he's kind of been their guy. So I do think it helped. Look how we ran the ball tonight. That's something, I was real proud of the offensive line, man. They were flat backing and hitting them. And that was the first time I've seen that. And I hope that's a good testament of where we're headed, running the ball.
You think Dave Rick was more, into it with Tyler out there? He seemed to be at a different level than he has been.
He looked pretty good against Arkansas, So he's been playing good. But I think, Tyler's his guy, So they got a little body language going. Made a great play on that fade. I mean, we got a break. We got the breaks tonight. We really did. It was like the first time I feel like, we had a lot of good luck on our side, and eventually it's going to come.
Not only did you guys get the turnover at the end of the game, but the one that stopped in the
Yeah, we got 2 turnovers on their last 2 drives. What do we have total? 4?
4.
Yeah, 3 picks.
I guess with what you guys have done this year, not being able to force turnovers.
We're starting to get them here down the stretch. Yeah, we did that last year.
Derek, on that same note about fortune maybe going your way on Pilardi's block field goal, did you get a good look at that?
It wasn't a block. It was a kick up the center's tail field goal, and but they ran into him, so we got a break. And we weren't dead there yet because there was still time, but it would have been tough. And I couldn't put the field goal team out there again after that. I just wanted to go for it, and if we didn't get it, they'd have gotten it on the 2. So that's why I went for it.
Did you feel like that challenge would go your way, or did you get a good look at the guy running into him?
I didn't know. I didn't know. I mean, he ran into him, you know, but I was so upset at the kick. It was like, you know, what do you do?
Derek, after the Prentice's interception, you had 20 seconds left. Were you trying to go down the field?
Well, we were trying to run a screenplay, and we thought we could get a first down. Tyler, he didn't even know what the play was. And so he called something insane in the huddle, and, you know.
Coach, talk about the adversity this team's gone through. Is this the proudest?
We were laughing about it. You know, the guy, we call our screenplay is called Soccer Right. And he called Sucker, which we don't even have. And then he just invented a play.
Is this the proudest you've been of a team being at Tennessee?
I think that's fair to say. Just given all the adversity and negativity that's been surrounding these kids, you know. And I'll tell you, I kept telling them, I saw a lot of good in them, and I've seen a lot of good in them the last 6 weeks that a lot of people can't see. And I kept believing in them, and they kept believing in themselves. And, you know, it's real easy to get lost in that. I mean, it's toxic, all the negativity that can surround a program, and it's hard on a young man. It's hard on adults to be insulated from it. But the old orange dog did its magic. I mean, they were positive all night. We never, you know, tucked our tails and put our head down tonight, and there was a lot of opportunities too.
Coach, you talk about the breaks. Was it hard work paying off finally, a rabbit's foot in them orange britches, or what was it?
Well, I've always told the team that you create your own breaks by how you play, and I think we played in such a manner that you were going to get some breaks. There was a lot of grit, effort, and togetherness out there that it's hard, you can just feel it. You know, you could see it in their eyes, and it was a little different out there the way they were playing.
Coach, did you talk about the secondary in particular? You had Rod.
Yeah, we were struggling in the back end. You know, we lost Randolph, so we were down to and then we lost Prentice, so we were on that's our 4 safeties that we've lost since July. You know, we had Rod and B. Moore down there, and I mean, you don't know. I mean, it's just hold on. Go make a play.
The front four coach probably had one of the best games of the year, hold Stacy under 70 yards, and Mo Couch just seemed to have a really good game. How proud of you was that?
You know, the whole defense, we had a little bend but don't break. You know, they're a good team, guys. They really are. Good defense, and that quarterback has energized them, and they don't go away. So I'm really proud of the team. It was a great fight. It was fun to watch.
Derek, how big is it for the seniors to, you know, keep the ball ups alive?
Yeah, we got one more, so we can't get too excited. We're not there yet, but we got off the snide today, thank God. And now we got a chance to go, you know, do something that I think a lot of people thought we couldn't do. But we got to go do it. You know, Kentucky's a good football team, and I mean, they had a chance to beat Georgia today, so it's going to be a good challenge.
Did you like what you saw out of the pistol, running the football out of the pistol?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it was because we were in the pistol, but I liked how the line was blocking and how Torn was running. They looked different. The line was coming off the football and hitting them. I mean, I saw it the first play, and I kind of got excited. And so I'm hoping, you know, they just keep staying on that track.
It looked like you guys were blitzing an awful lot tonight. Can you talk about that?
Well, we really had problems in the secondary, closing to the ball and covering. I mean, there were a lot of times. I mean, we had 2-on-1 and 1-on-1, and they were just outperforming us. So, you know, we had to mix it up and try to get some pressure on them, try to get the ball out a little quicker, flush them out.
Coach, while the officials were talking about that final play, you were in a fairly heated discussion over on the sideline.
Well,
were the guys telling you to?
They're all trying to tell me what to do, and that's not their job. All right? Instead of worrying about what's coming next. You know, everybody wants me to challenge it, and they don't know it's not a challengeable play. So I had to go educate 105 people on the sideline that I can't challenge it. And I probably should have gotten a microphone in the stadium for all the fans who were mad for not challenging it. You know, you just got to stay calm when stuff like that happens. Focus on your job.
You said you were eager to see how your guys performed under some pressure, and how much did
You know, this is the first game that it's been a one-score game in the fourth quarter. I mean, think about it. I was really worried if we ever, first of all, I was hoping we'd be in that position, but I was worried how we would handle it, and we handled it beautifully. We just kept fighting, won the fourth quarter.
How much do you think that helps guys, you know, seeing going through that helps them, you know, in the future?
Well, I hope it does, but, you know, only time will tell. I told them I thought we grew up a little bit tonight.
Coach, this is like the third or fourth time in the last couple of years you guys have been on the field thinking you won. You get a little deja vu.
Say that again?
The third or fourth time in the last couple of years that the guys have been on the field thinking you won.
And then got called, yeah, but then, you know what? The black cloud over Knoxville blew away tonight. And we got a little sunshine.
Anything else, guys?
All right.